My brother and I were talking about a month ago about what is the drive for human innovation? Is it innate that we want to create more knowledge, to expand our curiosity, and to just discover and make easier things for us, like for human beings to make life easier? Or, I don't know, is it just this cognitive ability that we can do this, we can create new ways of online shopping, Uber Eats, all that kind of stuff to make life easier as a whole? Or is it just a curiosity? No, I think it's the two. I think it's our innate curiosity that we just want to keep innovating and growing to better the human beings, but also to discover new realms, new things, to expand across the borders of this earth or the boundaries of this earth to see, maybe there is aliens out there, maybe there is dimensions, but the second one is also that we just want to help the generations in the future. We want to be able to create life that's easier, not as stressful, and maybe just to have greater things, I guess, more innovations, more technology. But me here right now, I kind of agree with the first one. I'm curious all the time. I want to know why a combustion engine works in a car. So I bought a cheaper vehicle, a very basic one, to learn the combustion. I mean, I could have, of course, watched YouTube videos, but for me, I generally wanted to see what was inside there. I wanted to feel the parts. I wanted to smell, the oil and stuff. I just wanted to be a part of that world, part of that realm. I wanted to know what it was. And that's what we are doing every single day. I mean, look at SpaceX. $1 trillion industry now. We want to discover planets. We want to put people on Mars, like terraform it. We want to see if aliens are real. We want to know what it is to be human. Why are we here? So maybe the stars, maybe AI has a say in that. So we innovate and create these things so we can try to know, even if it is unknowing and we will never figure it out. Or the second reason I said before is that we want to help the generations in the future. And the way that I see that is through all of human existence, we've kind of become pretty good at that. A lot of faults. I mean, there's wars, there's a lot of things that we could fix, a lot of human nature that arises, that forms, that maybe we don't know why, but it is influenced by generations that are before. So that shows that generations before are always not making the future generations better. And me, here right now, I just feel like we're not making it better. I'm not saying we're making it worse, because I don't think we are. I mean, of course, being a teacher, people are doom and gloom about it, but kids, yes, reading has gone down, social interactions has gone down, technology has advanced, and kids have become very good with that technology, but also the human interaction, the ways that you are just living your everyday life has diminished a little bit, from my biased opinion, but also I just don't see the point of having all this innovative stuff. I don't necessarily think that that is the future, and I don't think it's always what's going to make it better. Of course, I want my future kids to be in the best shape possible. I want them to be healthy. I want them to have education, and I want them to be in that current time, using the stuff that is in that current time, but also in a manner that is safe, creative. They can use it pretty curiously, but also that they are solid. They're stress-free, or not stress-free, but not as much stress as me, or maybe my dad, or the basic people, or how that area should be. Because I think a lot of this is just to minimize stress, but I feel like it's exacerbated. It's built it up quite a bit. But when I say that, it's also, I want to be a part of this innovation. I want to be part of AI. I want to see what happens in the future. I want to see if we go to space. I'm 23. I may never see that happen. If I do, fantastic. But also, what is the point? What is the true point of us innovating all this stuff, whether it be for future generations or just to see what human beings can do? And I think it's the second. I mean, I think that's the point. What can we do? And in our minds, I think we can feel that we could do anything, which maybe it's true, but I don't know. But it's like the question of life. Why are we here? It's always going to be tricky. We're never going to know, but maybe that's the point. Maybe that's what the point is. We're never going to know where we're going to be. We're never going to know why we're here or why we are doing the things that we are doing. I don't know. Just a good thought in my head. And I think that's in your head too. So If that thought is in your head, put it in the comments, maybe put a different thought. Send me a DM. Kind of do what you want, but never use judgment in a sound manner. Don't just judge people for judging them and talking behind their backs, because you are not in their shoes. You don't know who they are. And even if you talk to somebody once, it doesn't mean that you figured them out completely. But be good, live your life in a mild manner, be creative, be curious, do the things you want to do, unless it's bad. But I don't know. What do you think we're trying to do with all this innovation and technology? And do you think it's actually good? Good question, right?